Hallo meine Freunde, heute mit einem Special Guest, Tory Washington. Third Place Pro Natural Bodybuilder. Der hat Vierte gemacht in meiner Gewichtsklasse. Heute halten wir zusammen ein Training durch. Und Tory ist ein spezieller Athlet in meinen Augen, denn er ist vegan. Since how long you are vegan?
I've been vegan since 1998, so almost 20 years.
20 years.
Fast länger als ich lebe.
20 Jahre vegan. Und es ist immer lustig, weil ich bekomme ja ständig auch die Kommentare, hey Patrick, du bist jetzt zwar seit gut 1,5 Jahren vegan, aber du hast deine Muskeln aufgebaut, nicht vegan. The people say, I'm vegan, yes, but I build my muscles with meat.
Right.
That's right, but I'm vegan since 1.5 years. And I did the experience, ich habe die Erfahrung gemacht, ich bin in German, ich habe die Erfahrung gemacht, dass ich noch stärker und mich noch wohler fühle, seitdem ich vegan bin. I did the experience that I have more strength, I feel more comfortable with the vegan diet here on the stomach.
Yeah.
I don't know, what experience did you do?
Well, I was raised vegetarian. So
Okay.
before even I went vegan, I started out as a vegetarian. And once I went vegan, for me currently, being a vegan, my energy is always there. I can train 2-3 times a day. No matter how intense it is, I recover very quickly.
Yeah.
And my leanness is very, as I tell you, I do a little more too much cardio and I disappear because of how lean I can get. Usually on a vegan lifestyle.
It's harder to get those calories in here.
Yeah. Ich habe auch die Erfahrung gemacht, dass es vegan für mich einfacher ist, um leaner zu werden auch. Das hat wieder mit den Ballaststoffen zu tun.
Fiber and volume.
Yeah, it's the fiber and volume. How old are you, bro?
You know, normally this is a trade secret.
Wie alt ist der? Was schätzt ihr?
I'm 42 years old.
What? 42, man, fuck. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yes.
45. Yeah, this is, I mean,
Not bad.
We always-
But it's also your genetic.
I don't know. You know.
black genetics.
No, not actually, but some people are just, you know.
They just look young. But I mean, think about it. The lifestyle I've chosen from birth is one based off plants.
Yeah.
And so that helps to rejuvenate my skin cells, help me to live longer, feel better, and look young. You know,
One big part is also the exercising.
Yes, yes.
That's true. Yeah, I mean both. We have the nutrition and the lifestyle, so that the sport both are very important for a younger skin and everything. I mean, my wife, Julie, she is vegan, always 1.5 Jahre, 1.5 year right now with me, but she was 30 years vegetarian also. And her skin and also looks perfect. Ich habe auch die Erfahrung gemacht, beispielsweise auch Pamela Anderson. You know Pamela Anderson?
Oh yes, I met her. I met Pamela.
Yeah,
Yes.
we too. We worked out her son.
really?
Misha
You trained it? Oh,
yeah,
nice, nice.
Yeah. Und ich habe auch bei ihr die Erfahrung gemacht. I mean, if you look, Pamela Anderson, she is vegan. And she was a long time vegetarian. And her skin, and she looks young. She looks crazy fit. So definitely, for me, this is the best nutrition. How many calories you take in a day? You count?
See, I don't count.
You don't count?
I was
For
saying-
competition, no?
No, not even competition.
Okay, der zählt seine Kalorien nicht auf für die Competition, nicht für die Wettkampfform, nicht so, you go with feeling.
Yes, I go feeling based on what I want my body to look like, how much I need to eat. If I have a meal, I'll say, oh, I'll eat this much, you know, and it will have you. But it's always upwards. I would say between 18 and 3,000, you know, depending.
Yeah.
Based on my competition, I just lower my calories.
Yeah. But also,
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to track, but if you somehow manage to lose weight, it's tracked, but you don't track it. The universe don't track
Right,
it or
yeah.
something like that. You know,
Yeah.
the numbers are still there.
Yeah.
To track it. But you have to experience, you know. Like if you're 20 years vegan and over, yeah. How long do you train? Since when?
I've been training, I would say, over 20 years.
Over 20
So
years.
it's-
Over 20 years
So
of working out, but
Yeah.
not an avid bodybuilder style
yeah,
training
yeah.
until like 2009.
You train longer than I actually live. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Ich habe gehört, der Tory nehmt auch keine Supplements. I hear that you don't take supplements. Is that true?
That's true. That's
That's
true. I
true.
don't take any supplements.
You don't take creatine?
No.
Why? Creatine is the most important. For me, creatine is the most important supplement for gain strength and muscle.
When I started training, working out, even in high school, creatine was popular.
Yeah.
I remember hearing of it, but I didn't know what it was. I was like, I don't want to put anything like that in my body. That's just how I've always been. And so I did creatine for maybe a month. I didn't see any drastic changes in myself.
Okay.
Maybe I felt a little stronger.
Yeah.
But
Maybe not.
no, after I cut it out, I got stronger. I felt better even without it. And those things just not for me. I've never been that type of person. Because I love to eat.
Yeah,
So I'd rather eat than drink.
I love it. We all love to eat.
Crazy
Alle
addiction.
lieben es zu essen.
Food is the best thing.
Yeah.
Once you become vegan, you almost become a foodie.
Yeah.
You want to go eat everywhere.
That's true.
Because it's harder.
Ich sag auch, wenn ihr
You
vegan
have to really have the ability to cook if you're a vegan. If you're a meat eater, it's like you have so much options.
Du
You
musst
don't-
dich befassen mit der Thematik, damit du, das ist jetzt speziell auch bei mir, als ich geswitcht habe auf eine vegane Ernährung, ich habe mich dann mehr mit dieser ganzen Thematik natürlich befasst und mit dem Essen befasst und mittlerweile reisen wir auf der ganzen Welt herum und essen überall super vegan und es ist jedes Mal ein cooles Erlebnis, um zu schauen, hey, was geht noch, welcher vegane Burger ist der beste. I told my community,
What he said.
I love the vegan food. It's not that for me, it's not, oh, I don't can eat that. No, I love it. It's so nice. It's so beautiful. It's nature, right?
Ja, das
Und irgendwann hast du dieses Bewusstsein.
Der Kopf ist halt mit,
Ja.
ne? It's not only the taste, but the mind also, you know. Some people were raised differently, so the taste is differently. And if you are vegan, then you, du schätzt es viel mehr wert. You appreciate food much more, you know.
Feel more connected with the
Yeah.
world, right?
Yeah.
Did you do the same experience? Du fühlst dich mehr verbunden mit der Welt. Ihr müsst es einfach ausprobieren, oder? Und dass man das selber spürt. And my last question to you, bro. How many proteins you take? You know that?
You see,
Approximately.
if I were to
Ungefähr?
approximate my protein, there was a point where I used to make sure I'm not getting, but I would intake a lot just to think like, okay, I need a lot. But I didn't see any drastic changes in my physique. Once I didn't care about how much protein I took in, my body changed. And I would say I'm probably getting in maybe 80 grams.
80 grams, das ist interessant.
Ja,
It's very
ja.
interesting, because ich habe auch schon mit Mischa über dieses Thema diskutiert. Ich denke, es braucht wirklich
braucht weniger,
Protein.
als die meisten
Ich meine,
denken.
In der Diät bin ich auf 2 Gramm Protein pro Körpergewicht. In der Diät. Und das ist das, ich finde das schon übelst viel. Ich denke,
Es macht einen Unterschied, ob du diätest oder aufbaust.
ganz klar, ich denke, wir würden auch easy durchkommen mit 1,2 Gramm
Also
in der
nochmal-
Diät auch.
Nochmal kurz zur wissenschaftlichen Lage. 1,5 ist das, was man sagt zum Aufbauen. Ja, und der Eric Helms hat ein neues Paper rausgebracht und sagt, in der Diät bei sehr niedrigerem Körperfett und einem hohen Defizit sogar 3 Gramm pro Kilogramm. Wenn es richtig lean wird, weißt du, was ich meine? Wenn du richtig im Defizit bist, aber er ist ja nie im Defizit, weil er ist ja immer lean. I told the people out there that if you go very lean with your body fat and have a very high deficit, you need more protein per body weight than if you're like not so much in a deficit like you, because you are like always in shape. You don't need those 1,000 calorie deficit times. Then you don't need that much protein. Because there is a recent study out there who shows that if you're very high in a deficit, calorie deficit, and if you have like crazy low body fat, then you will benefit from a higher protein intake. But even then it's not like 4 grams per kilogram, like 1 gram per pound. Do you say per pound?
Yes. Yeah.
Should be fine.
They
most
usually say 1 kilogram per pound of body weight, which would make it not so much because
1 gram.
Right, 1 gram. But then there's 1 kilogram. I've seen that before. 1 kilogram per gram. Right. So my point on that is our internal organs, our pancreas and our kidneys, aren't meant to digest that much amount of protein. What we tend to do is when we're younger and we're we want that, we have that virility, we have that testosterone pumping, all that protein, and we think that, okay, we're gonna build muscle, build muscle, build muscle, build muscle. Then you get 40, 50 years old and you're having issues. And we wonder where it's coming from. It's because we've been fed this information that it could have been backed by a company who's looking for payback to say, hey, you need this much protein in order to build muscle and to look like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, of course.
But later on in life, it catches up with you.
Yeah, of course, maybe, but the data I see, especially the new data, suggests that it's not that critical. If you go like crazy high, always nothing crazy high is good.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
We always need a balance.
But like 2
Balance.
grams per kilogram is safe. If you have problems, like genetically, towards those problems, okay, you should lower your protein intake. But if you are healthy, like you and me and he, then it shouldn't be it's that big of a problem, I think. So I thought that the news data, maybe it's sponsored, maybe not, but there are more.
Genau, das ist ja das Problem mit den
But you don't know,
Studien,
you know.
die teilweise
Yeah,
gesponsert
and
werden. Protein sicher überhyped, sage ich auch. Ist interessant, yeah, it's very interesting. Thank you for your thoughts.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
of course. Yes, soon, maybe, yeah?
Good, man, definitely. Hopefully I
Pro Natural Bodybuilder Tory Washington. Leute, ich hoffe, das Video hat euch gefallen und wir sehen uns im nächsten Video. Bei dir geht's auch weiter jetzt mit den guten Vlogs, ja, aus Miami noch. Bis dann, Kiss, Kiss.